evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for our 20th anniversary of our Yes I Can Awards. While we're not able to be in person at this time, the Fulton County Services for Exceptional Children Department is excited to provide this virtual celebration to recognize our students' achievements. In a year that has thrown us so many twists and curves, our students, families, and staff have persevered in so many ways. Tonight, we're going to focus on that perseverance and the success of our students. Each school has chosen a representative that best demonstrates the Yes I Can spirit, a spirit of determination and accomplishment. This award honors and celebrates the achievements of our children with exceptionalities who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in one or more components of their learning. These include academics, the music and arts, athletics or extracurricular activities, vocational, social, or self-help skills, and community involvement. Our students have worked so hard this year and in years past, and they deserve to be recognized for their hard work tonight. While I will miss seeing you all in person, I'm excited to hear about each and every one of our honorees. Thank you to the Services for Exceptional Children teachers, therapists, and paraprofessionals who support these students in reaching their highest potential. I'd now like to introduce our school superintendent, Dr. Mike Looney, who would like to say a few words.
Good evening to our Yes I Can recipients, their families, and the special education staff who support them. I would like to start by thanking our Services for Exceptional Children teachers, therapists, and paraprofessionals who give their all to ensure our students reach their highest potential. Thank you for everything you do. Tonight, we take pride in recognizing the outstanding achievement of our students. I am excited to join you in celebrating your hard work. Each of you is a valuable member of your community, your school, and this district. We applaud your determination and perseverance. Congratulations on this well-deserved award.
And now, our 2020-2021 honorees. Let's begin by honoring our elementary school students. Our first Yes I Can recipient of the night is Chandler Young Cole of Abbots Hill Elementary. Chandler is a bright light in the classroom, always smiling and ready to learn. His social skills have grown so much, he looks people in the eye and says hello to them without being prompted. He also engages his fellow classmates in conversations and is a great social model for his fellow classmates. He makes his friends and teachers feel special by remembering things about them and asking about those things periodically. His future middle school will be lucky to experience his light. Alpharetta Elementary's Tegan Burgess demonstrates the Yes I Can attitude by doing exceptionally well across all educational areas. She has exhibited tremendous independence with daily living skills, self-control, and peer engagement. Tegan follows classroom rules and routines and enjoys interacting with her teachers and peers. This year, Tegan has developed functional communication skills that have increased her independence across school settings. She now independently uses her communication device to initiate conversations with peers and adults, takes turns with conversational partners, and makes frequent comments and requests using simple sentences. We are so proud of all the progress that Tegan has made this year. Amana Academy recognizes Khalaf Ajala as one of their most diligent students. Khalaf desires to excel and constantly applies himself. He persevered in overcoming challenges to learning in the virtual format. He volunteers to read aloud, not shying away for fear of making mistakes. His fluency and decoding skills have improved tremendously. Khalaf has gained self-confidence and assurance in his reading ability, which in turn is reflected in his academic performance. We're delighted to recognize Khalaf for the 2020-2021 Yes I Can Award on behalf of Amana Academy. Brianna Aguilar represents the Yes I Can spirit at Asa Hilliard Elementary. She has made great gains since first attending Hilliard in kindergarten. She is able to speak more words, identify most letters, and write her first and last name. Brianna is a star student, using her AAC device to communicate and to participate in classroom activities. She attempts to help other students and always helps the teachers in the classroom. Asa Hilliard is extremely proud of Brianna and her accomplishments. We're all so proud of Brianna, too. Darsh Patel began his journey at Barnwell Elementary School almost 4 years ago in preschool. This once shy student who did not interact with classmates has come out of his shell and is a rock star. Darsh is now interested in classmates and excelling in academics. He is independent with all his adaptive needs, and his confidence has exploded. He talks and uses his device to communicate. He has many friends and is a leader in the classroom. Darsh is the epitome of yes, I can. Let's join Bethune Elementary in recognizing Braylon Render. This young scholar and gentleman excels in all academic areas. He is bold in his approach to learning and confronts any challenges he may face head-on, as demonstrated by his skills with numbers, letters, shapes, colors, and words. Braylon is the definition of polite, respectful, courteous, and obedient. He is always willing and ready to learn, but more importantly, Braylon is ready to be a leader. Congratulations, Braylon. When Birmingham Falls Elementary first met Bridget Guthrie, she stole their hearts with her tiny little voice. Over the years, she has made significant progress in communication, academics, and self-help skills. She is more independent in her daily routines, too. Bridget's communication skills have increased to a point that amazes her teachers daily. She is now speaking in full sentences using a combination of verbal language and her AAC device. Bridget's classmates and teachers adore her personality. She is always happy and loves dance breaks. Birmingham Falls has loved watching her learn, grow, and mature. She may be tiny, but she is mighty. Tyson Jackson is a student who shows the determination to succeed in all aspects of life. Tyson's hard work has led him to make consistent growth in reading and math over the past 4 years. Brookview Elementary has seen this young man grow and mature from a third grader struggling with focus and self-confidence to an "I got this" fifth grader. His strive towards excellence earns him the Yes I Can award and turned him from saying "I can't" to "I can and will." Campbell Elementary recognizes Nicholas Chinnery's remarkable growth in academics. He recognizes the letters of his name, all primary and secondary colors, shapes, and identifies and counts the numbers 1 to 10. Nicholas has advanced from using one word to 4 and 5 word sentences for communication. He uses a combination of verbal and sign language to communicate with his teachers, peers, and family. His daily self-help skills are also improving. Nicholas is creative and likes to draw and color with his family during art time. He has learned to communicate and show care and concern for his classroom peers. Nicholas Chinnery demonstrates the Yes I Can spirit. Corey Fayque is 4 years old and has already grown from someone wanting to keep to herself, only repeating what she hears or remaining quiet, into a social butterfly. Every day when Corey enters Cliftondale Elementary, she says hello to all the adults by name, and everyone stops what they are doing to say hello to her. She has also mastered the skill of looking at people in the face when she is talking to them. We are so proud of Corey for becoming more social and communicative this year. She is a bright, shining star at Cliftondale. Although new to College Park Elementary this school year, Siobhan Rowe has already impressed others as a dedicated student that is determined to excel. She is always willing to help, going the extra mile for her classmates when needed. She takes pride in her work and looks for more work, wanting to continuously learn more things. When this ray of sunshine runs into difficulty, she finds a way to turn the situation around for the best. Seeing her determination, dedication, and desire to be better, as well as help others to be better, is all that is needed to understand why she earns the Yes I Can award for College Park. Bill Keys Robinson has made extraordinary progress in the areas of academics, social skills, and communication. Conley Hills Elementary has witnessed her growth in both reading and math. She readily accepts the challenge of new learning material and shows dedication to completing even frustrating tasks. Bill Keys recently received a communication device and has quickly developed proficiency in the speech program, occasionally even offering staff assistance to locate words in the system. Although currently learning from home, Bill Keys happily engages with her peers, greeting them by name, asking them questions, and responding with empathy to peer emotions. Bill Keys, you are very deserving of your Yes I Can award. When Evan Sanbria first began his journey of learning at Crabapple Crossing Elementary, he struggled with extreme shyness and participating in lessons. It was difficult for Evan to let his teachers know how he was feeling. Fast forward 2 years, and Evan is now a 3rd grader that has grown 2 grade levels in reading, is a standout student in math, has many friends, and tells others how he is feeling. His adjustment to full-time virtual learning has not stopped his progress, and Crabapple Crossing is so very proud of Evan's "Yes, I Can" attitude. Gabby Famular shows such grit and determination each day that Creekview Elementary knew she must receive this year's award. Where she used to be hesitant to try new things, she is now willing to attempt difficult tasks and always has a positive attitude. Gabby has worked hard to get ready for middle school. There have been significant changes in her confidence, attitude, and willingness to try. That's perseverance. She always gives 100% to her schoolwork, and her hard work is paying off. Gabby's Reading iReady score increased 18 points from September to December, and her Math iReady score increased by 33 points. Congratulations, Gabby. Dunwoody Springs is proud to name Raul Hernandez Juarez as their Yes, I Can student. Raul works hard in class and puts in the extra effort required to learn new skills and master content. He has not let the pandemic impact his learning. Over the past year, he has made significant growth, now reading above his grade level expectation. In math, Raul has demonstrated mastery of grade level standards being taught. He demonstrates perseverance in learning tasks that do not come easily. Outside of the classroom, Raul strives to be a role model. He serves as a safety patrol and on the school's student council. Raul's positive attitude, progress, and self-motivation is awarded here today. Great job, Raul. Esther Jackson Elementary describes Cy Bomanini as a student like no other. With profound hearing loss in both ears, Cy began being exposed to American Sign Language and received bilateral cochlear implants during his pre-K school year. With new access to sound and a visual path for language learning established, Cy began to make quick, significant gains. He is currently able to care for himself, makes his wants and needs known, and is becoming friends with peers in his homeroom. Cy navigates the school building, working with several teachers throughout his day, and his daily schedule independently. His natural ability to learn and play with language, as well as build vocabulary in the brief time he has been in school, is incredible and is commented on by all who meet him. Esther Jackson is privileged and proud to honor Cy. Darnell Smith is named as the Yes I Can winner of Evelyn C. West Elementary. Although receiving instruction remotely since March 2020, he strives for excellence in everything that he does. Darnell is punctual, if not early, for every class. His attendance is exceptional. He is attentive, alert, and responsive throughout the entire day of learning. Darnell assesses and initiates things independently. In addition to always putting forth his full effort, he cheers on his classmates for their success. Darnell, we're excited to honor you for your academic and behavioral progress. Let's meet our next Yes I Can honoree. Caleb Grace demonstrates the Yes I Can spirit at Feldwood Elementary. He consistently and eagerly participates in class lessons despite learning in a remote setting all school year. He completes all given assignments on time. Caleb has made significant progress in math because of his hard work. Congratulations, Caleb. Findlay Oaks celebrates Malachi Baker. Malachi has made great gains in reading and writing this school year. He has maintained a positive attitude and has learned many strategies to keep learning, even when he finds the task difficult. He has learned to ask for breaks when frustrated. As a virtual student, Malachi has learned how to work independently when needed and how to ask for help by emailing teachers when he has questions. Malachi has developed a love of stories and now enjoys discussing books that, quote, have a character that makes a journey and learns something at the end. He has learned how to use technology tools to support his reading and writing. Malachi has grown in so many ways over the past 2 years, making his Findlay Oaks family very proud. Tyria Thompson has made tremendous gains this year, and for that reason is named by Gillette Elementary as their Yes I Can recipient. She is self-motivated and an active participant in her learning. She has not allowed life circumstances or situations to be a hindrance to her education. Tyria is the definition of resilient, and there is nothing that will stop her from achieving her goals. Way to go, Tyria! Rashawn Smith is a 5th grade student at Hamilton E. Holmes Elementary. who has made tremendous growth in reading, earning him the Yes I Can award. When he first enrolled, Rashawn was shy and reluctant to participate in class activities or interact with his peers. Today, Rashawn is a class leader. He is the first student to start working on an assignment, raise his hand to answer questions, and assist others when needed. His reading skills have increased 2 grade levels within the last 6 months. When he reads a story, Rashawn can identify key information, answer questions about the text, and summarize the text. Rashawn is taking ownership of his learning, making his H.E. Holmes community very proud. At Hapeville Elementary, Elias Rodriguez Reyes is a student who understands the importance of learning and has the belief that he can. Elias works hard to achieve his educational goals and has shown vast improvement during a time when the motivation of many was impacted by the pandemic. He has shown he can develop as a reader and puts forth his best effort in all subject areas. He communicates with his peers and adults in a respectful manner and continues to develop his social skills inside the classroom, asking questions, participating in collaborative conversation, and displaying positive emotional responses. Elias has proven that yes, he can continue to show progress in his academics, communication, self-help, and social skills. Emma Dudenhafer's academic progress has been outstanding since she arrived at Heard's Ferry 4 years ago. Emma is an excellent student and strives to be successful in everything she does. Her teacher reports that Emma is very responsible, helpful to both her teachers and her friends, and works hard on all her assignments. Heard's Ferry Elementary is proud to announce Emma as their Yes I Can Student of the Year. Our next Yes I Can award winner attends Hembry Springs Elementary, where he is ready to tackle all that is placed before him. Dylan Leatherman has had to overcome learning obstacles to achieve more than one can imagine in his 11 years. His teachers say that he has a superpower. He soars above all of us. Dylan has made tremendous academic gains and demonstrates the ability to advocate for himself despite his learning challenges, and has taught all his teachers more than he will ever know. Congratulations, Dylan. Heritage Elementary's hero has mastered several domains in unique learning: rhyming words, number identification and counting to 20, and letter identification and phonemic awareness. Abu Bakar Tankara has made great improvements in both reading and math. On iReady Math, he gained 33 points, and in reading, he gained 53 points. Abu Bakar has also made noteworthy progress in his communication skills. He will speak when people come into the room and when they leave. He is always more than willing to participate in lessons during the day and is becoming more independent with completing tasks assigned to him. We are so proud of your hard work, Abu Bakar. Evelyn Harris has improved so tremendously over the past year in the area of social-emotional skills that High Point Elementary knew she must be their Yes I Can student. She has learned various ways to cope with her frustration, as well as minimize impulsive behaviors. Evelyn has shown not only her teachers, but also her peers, that she respects people's personal space and keeps her hands to herself. Another major growth for Evelyn is her ability to make and maintain friends. At some point each day, she will say something positive to many teachers and peers. Evelyn has grown into a fantastic student and friend. Who represents the Yes I Can spirit at Hillside Elementary? Peter Bertavanov. Peter has always worked extremely hard in occupational therapy, but lately has progressed very quickly on his fine motor goals. He is learning to cut independently, can match the letters of his name, and is working on writing the letter P. Peter is able to use his AAC device to tell others that he wants to play, or asks to swing, or color with markers, or to sing If You're Happy and You Know It. Thank you for modeling hard work at Hillside, Peter. Arturo Barrios Villegas has gone above and beyond to become a little teacher in his class at Ison Springs Elementary. He has mastered almost all of his academic goals and is always wanting to learn more. He tries his best in everything he does. Arturo loves welcoming new students into the classroom and blends in the old and new friends so that everyone feels welcome. He is a wonderful friend, student, and class leader. This year, Arturo has been wowing his teachers in art and PE, making great strides. Keep demonstrating your Yes I Can work ethic, Arturo. Every morning, Jadalyn Espinoza comes to her classroom at Lake Forest Elementary with a smile on her face. She spreads kindness and caring throughout the school day to her teachers and her classmates. Not only does she work and play cooperatively with others, but Jadalyn also treats others with respect through words and actions. What is admired most is her willingness to help others during class. She is always looking out for others. Jadalyn's leadership in class and her positive influence on other students has earned her the Yes I Can Award. Lake Windward's honoree is Jaden Williams. He has made tremendous improvement in many areas, including academic, daily living, social, communication, and emotional behavioral skills. He is a leader and model for his peers and is an active participant in all his classes. Jaden spreads joy to his peers and his teachers with his smile and inquisitive questions. Way to go, Jaden! Riley Cleveland has earned the Yes I Can Award at Liberty Point Elementary. Riley arrives each day with a big smile and is ready to jump into learning. She has gained many friends with her kind personality and helpful nature. Riley tries her hardest, and her hard work is paying off. She has made great growth this year and is a shining example for her peers. Riley makes her classroom a better and happier place. Fantastic job, Riley! It's with great pleasure and pride that Love T. Nolan announces Julith Pollard as their Yes I Can Award winner. Judith faces her challenges with steadfastness. Not only has she grown academically, but also in self-confidence and in her ability to overcome difficulties. In reading, Judith grew 27 points as measured by the iReady diagnostic. In the area of math, she grew 35 points. This dynamic growth places her at a 4th grade level in numbers and operations. Judith's Yes I Can attitude has assisted her in increasing her academic achievement and will help her continue to soar to her greatest potential. Allison Marie Turner is one of the most determined students her teacher has ever encountered. Allison Marie entered school appearing defeated, frustrated, and withdrawn, but has now become a student that exudes confidence and determination from every pore. She has superseded any goals set for her and continuously impresses those around her. She is extremely driven and wants to be the absolute best version of herself. Allison Marie looks at life from a unique perspective, and you're lucky if you get a glimpse of it from her rose-colored glasses. She is a purple-loving, Disney-obsessed, Mushmala-cuddling, Marvel-fixated young talent that exudes Yes I Can at Medlock Bridge Elementary. Kevin Cuevas Aguilar started Mimosa as a shy kindergartner who would not speak or write and was very afraid of new tasks and people. Over the years, he has matured into one of their most confident, self-directed students. In the classroom, he has shown he can be the best classroom helper, great friend, and a very diligent student. He has made improvements in all academic, social, and technological areas, and has become more outgoing with friends in and out of the classroom. He has gone from writing 3-word sentences to creating his own fictional book with illustrations. He once struggled with math, but now solves multiplication and 2-step word problems. We are so proud of Kevin and all of his achievements. Asa Zimmer has worked extremely hard this year. He has become an avid reader at school and at home. Asa has pushed himself, requiring less support to be successful in his math class. He utilizes strategies he has been taught when frustrated and is able to help his friends when they are frustrated. Asa was recognized as a Mountain Park Elementary Mustang Trail All-Star for being a great citizen and showing patience and kindness, and is also Mountain Park's Yes I Can honoree. Despite her challenges, Jordan Clark exudes a positive attitude and self-confidence. She never stops working and refuses to take a break. She wants to be a teacher when she grows up and has been successful already in teaching New Prospect Elementary quite a bit. She has mastered many of her goals and objectives and continues to strive to accomplish the ones that challenge her. Congratulations, Jordan! Blake Bird also represents the Yes I Can spirit at New Prospect. He is a young man who has made great strides academically and behaviorally over the last 3 years. Due to these strides, he requires less support in many of his academic classes. Blake is maintaining good grades and has excelled considerably in reading and writing. He has also made great progress socially. He is making new friends and has adjusted well to a larger class size. We are so proud of your accomplishments, Blake. Great job! Jack Strain of Northwood Elementary has worked extremely hard this year. Whenever Jack is given a goal, he works hard to achieve it. He has shown significant progress on his goals and objectives. Jack has a Yes I Can attitude and is always ready to learn and work hard. He always wants to do the right thing, following teacher and school instructions. Jack works diligently on every task and strives for perfection. Marcus Russell has been an Oakley Tiger since pre-K and is now a 4th grade student. He went from being a little shy and less talkative to being very friendly and energetically chatty with many of the adults he is now familiar with around the school. The cafeteria staff, numerous teachers, and other administrative staff are very delighted to receive welcomes from Marcus or engage in a conversation with him. These interactions have helped him progress socially. Marcus is a student with a blossoming personality. Better communication skills have truly helped his overall growth and development as an exceptional student. Congratulations, Marcus! At OC Elementary, Rafael Calvo Jr. has been working hard on improving his language reasoning and social pragmatic skills. Rafael has increased his ability to identify other people's feelings by looking at their facial expressions, listening to the tone of their voice, and watching body language. Rafael is a friend to all and is a kind and hard worker. He participates in class, lets his personality shine through in conversations, loves to tell jokes, and aims to be a positive example and a leader in the classroom. Even during virtual learning, Rafael has continued to progress at a commendable pace. Rafael deserves the Yes I Can Award not just for his growth this year, but for his persistence and growth over all his years at OC. Cesaria Perry Rowland has truly made a lot of effort this year during virtual learning and face-to-face learning to be present and participate. Each day she comes into Palmetto Elementary happy, prepared, and ready to learn. Her enthusiasm for learning has truly allowed her to grow and shine in all areas. She is completing assignments on time, asks for clarification when needed, and offers to help peers when they have a question. Palmetto is proud of you, Cesaria. Denasia Hubbard is a 5th grade student at Park Lane Elementary School whose favorite subject is math. She loves fashion and dreams to be a celebrity stylist. Since her arrival at Park Lane, Denasia has made tremendous growth. She has grown as a unique individual and learner. This year specifically, she grew 2 grade levels on her iReady math diagnostic within 1 semester. Every day she comes to school with an open mind and willingness to learn. She's also self-motivated and goal-oriented. She has proven that she can do whatever she sets her mind to. Denasia is a leader. She often volunteers to help other students with their assignments, and she also helps a student in her neighborhood with mathematics after school. In the face of difficulty, Denasia perseveres. William Flowers has made so much progress in social skills, daily living skills, academics, and communication, he is representing Randolph Elementary today. He talks a little more and asks more questions. William moves throughout the building without any guidance, and he is developing into a very independent student. We're as proud of you as Randolph is, William. Renaissance Elementary's honoree demonstrated 117% typical growth on the iReady diagnostic for reading. In the classroom, Abraham Manis demonstrates significant gains in effort. He has read over 40 books and has more than 25 AR points. He enjoys his successes. When he takes a test now, instead of dwelling on how many questions he may have missed, he's excited about how many he got correct. Abraham has also made significant gains in self-control. When frustrated or upset, he redirects and gets back to work, usually within a minute. He is following directions in a timely manner and has been completing all of his work plus extra assignments. Abraham truly shows what it means to say, "Yes, I can." River Eves honoree Fabiola Rodriguez Hernandez has improved her oral reading 2 grade levels, from a beginning of 3rd grade level to a beginning of 5th grade level. She has accomplished so much, even during the pandemic. Fabiola has been improving her English proficiency. Her vocabulary and conversational skills have dramatically increased. She is not shy and will request help in class and participate actively in large and small group discussions with interesting ideas and observations. Fabiola strives to demonstrate leadership skills in the classroom and beyond. Earlier this year, she was identified as a peer helper. Now she is helping her fellow students with oral language before school. Her patience and kindness towards her peers does not go unnoticed. At Roswell North Elementary during 1st grade, Adrian LaMarche went through 2 surgeries to provide him with cochlear implants. Adrian's brain had to learn to hear in a new way, which takes a long time. These factors during a crucial language learning year caused Adrian to become more than a year delayed in his phonics and reading skills. Over the course of the next few years, Adrian worked tirelessly, doing all the work his teacher asked him to in school as well as after school, and even during the summer. 2.5 years later, Adrian's hard work and positive attitude have led to proficiency in his phonics skills, and his reading skills are 6 months ahead. Better than that, Adrian shows a true love of reading and learning, and is a joy to have in the classroom. Adrian is a true example of what it means to persevere in the face of difficulties. Anila Font of S.L. Lewis Elementary has shown outstanding progress over the past school year. She's always online and ready to actively participate with her classmates. Anila ensures that she always does her best on her assignments and asks for help when needed. Her bubbly personality brightens each day. She's truly exceptional and deserving of the Yes I Can award. Seaborn Lee's honoree is very hardworking and strives to learn. When Talik Gordon's teacher met him, he would not talk. He did not complete assignments, and he was not always in class. Talik was timid, shy, and unsure of himself. But he has really grown in a brief time. Every day now finds Talik talking and asking questions. He always completes his assignments and is eager to do more work. He's punctual for every class. It sounds like Talik is more than deserving of this award. Parker Long at Shake Rag Elementary demonstrates the kind of strength and work ethic it takes to be a successful student and a Yes I Can winner. Parker has had to overcome some difficulties during his elementary school years and has come out ahead because of his perseverance. His teachers share that Parker is a hardworking student who takes the initiative to improve his schoolwork. He is an advocate for himself and is always looking for ways to grow as a student. We're happy to recognize Parker and wish him the best in 6th grade. Asher Pence was named Spalding Drive's 2019-2020 Yes I Can recipient, but was unable to receive the award due to last year's shelter-in-place order. When the nomination forms came out this year, it was a unanimous decision that Asher receive the award for 2020-2021. Not only was he able to adapt without difficulty to virtual learning last year, but he has also participated virtually this year without missing a beat. He has become a leader, even from the other side of the computer screen. He helps others with academics and technology. He is truly kind and thoughtful and encourages his classmates. Asher is an independent learner, always on task and completing assignments. He is highly creative and seeks enrichment activities on his own. Spalding Drive is so immensely proud of Asher for his growth, for working so diligently to overcome any obstacles in his way, and for just being the sweet boy that he is every day. Congratulations, Asher. Diego Metzgen Castro of State Bridge Crossing has made great progress in the area of communication. Diego always has a positive attitude and never gives up. He's a good friend, a good listener, and he is always eager to share what he knows with others. He's worked so hard not only in speech class, but in all of his classes. The things that used to be hard for him are now easy. Thank you for being an example of the Yes I Can spirit, Diego. China Boone, a 5th grader at Stonewall Tell, was very reserved when she started in 3rd grade. She would only say a few words. Today, China has mastered the ability to communicate her wants and needs effectively. She enjoys the art of utilizing speech-to-text, which has allowed her to become more creative with her writing skills. She is an example of how, with hard work and determination, one can accomplish anything. China is talented, patient, persistent, has a big heart, and is always willing to lend a hand to her classmates and the staff at school. China has grown into a strong self-advocate who has a clear understanding of her needs and is willing to talk with her teachers about her goals. Way to go, China! At Summit Hill Elementary, Sophia Batchelor has blossomed right before our eyes, not only academically, but also socially. Sophia finished her winter semester with amazing scores on her final assessments. Sophia scored a 95% on her final summative reading assessment and a 101% on her final writing assessment, and a 5 out of 7 on her right score assessment, the highest score of all students. Sophia is dependable and keeps her teachers on their toes. She's the first one finished with data every week and always checks to make sure she is up to date with every assignment. Summit Hill is so proud of Sophia and knows that she will do great in middle school. At Sweet Apple Elementary, when you see Harrison Quinby, you see an eager learner. He pays attention in class and consistently participates. He uses the strategies that he's learned. More importantly, Harrison has a positive attitude, a yes I can attitude. He continues to make progress and is always willing to rise to the occasion. Excellent job, Harrison. Rian Guerra Barcelos, also at Sweet Apple Elementary, has made great progress this year with following staff directions and work completion. At the beginning of the year, he did not want to come into the school building at arrival time. Once inside, he did not want to do his work. Rian would insist that everything was too hard. Now, he comes into the building each day at arrival and either comes down to the classroom to begin work or uses his words to ask for a break by the front desk before beginning his day. The amount of work that Rian completes daily has increased significantly. He continues to make progress behaviorally and academically. Congratulations, Rian! Let's give a round of applause to Bridget Williams at Vickery Mill Elementary, who has made tremendous improvements with her social skills and behavior this school year. She is doing well, asking for help when needed, and taking deep breaths when she needs to calm down. She's well liked by her peers and other staff members. Bridget has made many gains in learning Braille and tries her best when reading and typing assignments in Braille. She is also becoming much more independent in math when using manipulatives, dry erase boards, and her math notebook to help her solve problems. She will ask for things to be repeated and ask questions if she is confused. She's learned strategies she can use when work becomes challenging and then applies them when necessary. Vickery Mill loves Bridget and her beautiful singing voice as well. Now I want to tell you about someone who was self-motivated long before he entered Wilson Creek Elementary School in kindergarten. Adrian Bonilla Morales wants to be a great speaker and writer, and he's working like crazy to reach those goals. It's when working hard and moving forward becomes difficult that most people give up. But this is when Adrian remembers his why. Every big dream has a why, and Adrian says his why is because, quote, "That's just how I am." Adrian has a positive mindset and a sharp vision of what he wants. If Adrian is asked to do something 10 times, he's already made up his mind to do it 20 times. No amount of work gets him down or frustrated. Staying focused for the long haul takes self-motivation, perseverance, patience, and a deep understanding of why you want to accomplish your goals. His ability to stay motivated even when things get difficult will help make Adrian's dreams come true. Javier Smith Jr. has made so much progress this school year that Wolf Creek Elementary knew he had to be the student they honor. He came to Wolf Creek unable to consistently name his letters or numbers, but now he can count to 100s by 1s, 5s, and 10s. Javier is also able to name 11 letters consistently and has mastered 9 letter sounds. Javier has learned to express his need for help and is vastly different from the young man who used to tear up and shut down if he did not understand a lesson or direction. He has learned to try even hard assignments with a yes I can attitude, and that is amazing. Moreover, Javier has learned to participate in reciprocal conversations without interrupting or overtaking the conversation. He will often ask other students about their feelings and will even ask his teachers if they're okay or if they need anything. Keep up the great work, Javier. Our final elementary school honoree is from Woodland Elementary. Sharif Brooks began his educational journey a few years ago in a preschool classroom. He has demonstrated exemplary progress and achievement in academics and social behavioral skills. He began to transition into classes with less support during his kindergarten year and continues to strive toward success. He came into this unique school year ready to learn and grow. Sharif enjoys reading and quickly began to grow as a reader. Sharif has been working on attending to tasks and staying in his area. He has grown in his ability to remain seated and work in his area while focusing on a task with few prompts. We are so proud of the progress Sharif has made this year. Congratulations! And now, we're going to hear about some amazing middle school students. Layla Badi is attending Autry Mill Middle School virtually and has shown incredible growth over the past 3 years. She's the first person to log into class and has already opened her assignments before class has even started. She's absolutely on top of things. Layla asks a question if she needs clarification and does an excellent job on all of her assignments. She is a rock star. She's working above grade level in ELA and was recently recommended for 9th grade honors. Layla has scored higher on her iReady reading than many current 9th grade students. She's doing a beautiful job with her writing and is simply a dream student. Our next honoree, Sanaya Woods, is currently in 8th grade at Bear Creek Middle and attending school virtually. She is an active participant and engages with the content very well. Sanaya advocates for herself, letting teachers know when to slow down or when to re-explain content or concepts that may have lost her attention. Sanaya makes teaching a joy and has maintained a 90 average in her academic classes this school year. Congratulations, Sanaya! At Camp Creek Middle, Davion Thomas went from being an introverted individual to a leader, willing to take charge in all settings. He's surpassed the predictions for the iReady diagnostic for grade level in both reading and math. He's eager to answer questions and is an active participant in all of his classes. Davion enjoys operating the video camera and participating in production in his broadcasting class. He edits and creates videos and directs commercials. Keep up the magnificent work, Davion. It's been the privilege of the team at Elkins Point Middle School to partner with A.R. Ali during his 8th grade academic journey. A.R. is a kind young man who's always smiling and ready to engage with you about what he's learning. He's always eager to learn, and he comes to remote instruction on time and focused. A.R. has steadily progressed academically this year despite the pandemic. Having endured technical difficulties and network outages that have occurred throughout the year, he has still managed to keep up with all of his work. Congratulations, A.R. At Haynesbridge Middle School, Henry Gasparin has shown great improvement this year in multiple areas. He works hard on his academics, and it shows, not only in his grades, but in his actual progress towards his individual goals. Henry is thriving in speech communication, evidenced by the way he interacts and gets along with his peers. Henry's behavior has been the greatest area of growth for him this year. He's mastered his behavior goals and is respectful to his teachers and peers. Haynesbridge is so proud of you, Henry. Because of how well he's doing academically and behaviorally in another program at Haynesbridge Middle, Preston Franklin is deserving of the Yes I Can award. He's excelling in a reading program, recognizing sight words, and answering comprehension questions correctly at 80% or better. Preston is close to mastering identifying coins with their values as well. Preston's behavior improved so much that he met every one of his behavioral objectives. Haynesbridge enjoys your sense of humor and is proud of you, Preston. Holcomb Bridge Middle School recognizes that Rafael Miaja Rangel's desire to learn and his progress in reading makes him an ideal Yes I Can nominee. Rafael has made extraordinary progress using the Seeing Stars reading program and has gone from identifying individual consonants and vowels to decoding multisyllable words. His iReady reading score increased by 2 grade levels and is still climbing. Rafael's iReady score improved 378%, making him the perfect Yes I Can honoree for 2020-2021. Emily Fishman has consistently been a hard worker throughout her years at Hopewell Middle School. She came to Hopewell with an eye gaze device that she rarely used, but she's been eagerly working with the device ever since. Emily often surprises others with her ability to use the device to communicate her wants and feelings. Emily deserves this award because she is the epitome of someone who never quits and knows that yes, she can. Jeffrey Brogan is a wonderful student and Northwestern Middle School's award recipient. He has grown academically and in his social skills. He is always working hard in class and is a great friend to his peers. Jeffrey is very caring toward others when they're hurt or sad, and that is a very admirable quality. Northwestern Middle is so proud of you, Jeffrey. Congratulations. Kaylin Wortham has demonstrated improved skills in the areas of cooperation, strength, balance, self-improvement, and respect at Paul D. West Middle School. She has exhibited continuous acts of kindness to peers and staff. She's always ready to give a good morning smile to brighten your day. She has demonstrated that she is willing to work hard to achieve academically and benefits from great support from her family. Kaylin is adored by her teachers and other school personnel. Teachers at Renaissance Middle School say Jalea Brown is a joy to have in class, and others at Renaissance share the same sentiment. Jalea is a hard-working, determined scholar. She's attentive and actively engaged during instruction and acts as a class leader. She continues to demonstrate growth in various academic areas despite any challenges that she faces. Jalea is a top performer amongst her peers. She advocates for herself whenever she does not understand because she's so eager to grasp the concepts and the skills being taught. As a result, Jalea has been able to maintain an AB average in all academic subjects. One would never know how many challenges she's overcome given her positive attitude. Axel Chavez has made significant gains in reading and math this school year at Ridgeview Middle. He has received recognition for AB Honor Roll. Axel feels more confident and shows collaborative leadership in all classes. As a part of the AVID program, he has implemented learned strategies and improved his academic performance. Axel has expressed a career interest in becoming a fashion designer and/or social studies teacher. He truly serves as an inspiration to his peers for his enthusiasm for learning and his attitude of success. Kind, athletic, and trustworthy are words that River Trail Middle uses to describe Percy Jones. He has a strong work ethic and is driven. While there may be times that he doesn't understand a concept, he perseveres through the task and does not shy away from asking for help. Percy takes initiative by asking for help sessions before and after school, and even during his lunchtime. He has shown tremendous academic growth over the course of middle school. He's been nominated for Wolf of the Month, received honor roll, and has shown growth on local and statewide tests. He's also a student who shows kindness and respect to others. Percy's also a player on the Junior Titans football team. Percy Jones is a well-rounded young man who's going to accomplish anything he sets his mind to. At McNair Middle School, Corey Keyes participates in class with enthusiasm. He demonstrates a readiness for learning, attempting and completing every assignment given. He's academically confident and eagerly participates in classroom discussions, even as a virtual learner. Congratulations on this award, Corey. In another program at McNair Middle, Jamichael Jowers has taken the initiative to have a great 8th grade year. His passion in academics and sports is observed in his daily behavior. When it comes to solving math problems, he brings excitement and doesn't quit until the problem is solved. Within the classroom, Jamichael displays leadership by taking his time to help others when needed. He expresses himself with appropriate language and has improved in building positive relationships with his peers and adults. Way to go, Jamichael! Gabe Raven is our next honoree because he has grown tremendously in his 2 years at Sandtown Middle School. Upon his arrival at school, one of Gabe's goals was to be able to touch his hands together. He has surpassed that, and he is now able to brush his teeth with moderate prompts, feed himself with minimum assistance to set up, and even opens classroom doors when using his walker to walk. He's matured to be able to express himself more and to improve in fastening buttons and zippers. Gabe Raven always has a positive attitude. Emmanuel Juanico Laboria has blossomed since the start of the school year at Sandy Springs Charter. While he sometimes struggles with being able to communicate when he is upset or frustrated, he now writes what he needs to tell someone. It has done wonders for his emotional well-being since he no longer feels like he has to hold all of his big feelings inside, and his writing ability has grown significantly. He is able to write 5 and more sentences independently and always writes in complete sentences. Emmanuel picks up on math concepts incredibly fast. He's always the first one to master a new standard and recalls skills even if they've not been reviewed in a few weeks. Congratulations, Emmanuel. Jalen Cheatham enrolled in Taylor Road Middle School a little over a year ago. When Jalen started, he was so quiet and shy, but he turned around fast and shared his sense of humor. He's made great gains in communication skills, academics, and social skills. He participated in the Special Olympics and always took time to help his classmates with each activity. He was patient and he cheered them on. Jalen is a hard worker and self-motivated. He exceeds expectations and always puts forth his best effort. He's a friend to everyone he meets and a leader in the school. Not only has Jalen grown inside the classroom, but he has also grown into an outstanding young man. Taylor Road will miss Jalen and his beautiful art when he goes to high school to do more outstanding things. Aditya Potter has been a wonderful asset to Webbridge Middle School since he arrived in 6th grade. He's a very hard worker, friendly, kind, and has a positive attitude. Aditya has rocked remote learning and makes his teachers smile every day. We're so proud of Aditya and his commitment to hard work over the past 3 years at Webb Ridge. Michaela Pinkney is a very shy student who's forcing herself out of her comfort zone to develop academically. At Woodland Middle School, she now asks for teacher assistance when not understanding the material. She performs well on her tasks, even without teacher assistance. Michaela has shown tremendous growth throughout this year, both in person and while virtual. She takes her learning seriously and continues to amaze her teachers daily. She does not get discouraged by setbacks, but works to understand what she needs to do to succeed. And now it's time to honor our high school students who demonstrate the Yes I Can spirit at their schools, and who serve as examples to others that obstacles or hardships can be things that propel us to rise above and be our best. Our first high school student is Ethan Bromelo, who is a super senior student at Alpharetta High School. He's currently a remote learner. During his time working from home, Ethan has turned lemons into lemonade. His executive functioning skills have blossomed. Ethan's mother reports that he independently gets up each day, gets ready for class, prepares his breakfast, and gets into class via Microsoft Teams. If the class happens to be a little late, he's quick to send the teacher a text or email letting them know that he's ready to start his day. Ethan not only suits up each morning, he shows up and is consistently prepared to contribute to the class. And his colorful sports commentating each morning is entertaining for everyone. In addition to making straight A's at Banneker High School, Rachel Myrick enrolled in the dual enrollment program and is currently taking 2 college-level courses through Atlanta Area Technical College. Rachel received her college acceptance letter from Georgia State University in December. She was also recommended for an internship program with Bank of America and was selected to participate in the program. As a result, she will work for the Fortune 500 company this summer. Rachel continues to participate in the Future Foundations program, which provides an outlet for her creativity and for which she serves as an ambassador who campaigns for the organization and performs administrative tasks. Rachel is an artist. She paints and performs, does ceramics and photography, and is always working on some sort of project. During the last school year, she was selected to travel with Eric Thomas, an educator, pastor, public speaker, and author, to act in one of his plays. Rachel has remained a member of the National Arts Honor Society and served as the vice president of the local chapter during her junior year. Rachel knows the words, "Yes, I can." Representing Cambridge High School is Maylene Dudley. Every day she comes into adapted PE class bright-eyed with an amazing smile. She's always so excited to start with the day's activity. Whether the class is practicing skill stations, an obstacle course, yoga, or running, Maylene is always ready to compete and better herself. Maylene not only cares about her success, but wants her friends and classmates to be successful too. She assists other students in the class and pushes them to keep going. When tasks become difficult, she encourages her classmates to keep trying. Watching Maylene better herself mentally, emotionally, and physically in adapted PE over the last couple of years has been amazing. But seeing her genuinely care for her classmates and friends is why Cambridge recognizes her today. Centennial High School congratulates Michael Cerna de Jesus. He has shown a splendid work ethic in biology this school year. He is hardworking and actively engaged in the content. He participates well in classroom discussions and labs and activities, and is a distinguished role model to his peers. Michael will continue to be successful with his Yes I Can attitude. In another program at Centennial, it is Eli Shingout that has made an amazing amount of progress since last school year. He comes to school every morning with a smile on his face and is excited to be there. He always does his work and strives to do well. He's made great progress in his academics and behavior this year and has had success in community-based instruction. Eli's teachers are immensely proud of him and are excited to see what his future holds. Luke Wynn has shown vast improvement in his years at Chattahoochee High. He has maintained a B average in all his classes throughout high school. Luke is attending school remotely this year due to COVID-19 and has shown great self-discipline and work ethic. He communicates daily with his teachers, advocates for himself, asks questions, and participates regularly in class. In his literature class, Luke is always the first person logged into his meeting and ready to learn. When he feels confident in the material, he offers to help other students. Luke is involved in Breakfast Club, where he works on social skills, an area of progress for him. Luke attended the CTI Fall Leadership Conference and competed in the Spring Leadership Conference. Congratulations, Luke. Jeremiah Williams of Creekside High School has excellent group participation and attendance. He's involved in the classroom community, always attends online classes, and does so with great endurance. He's working hard to achieve his goals academically and in the area of daily living. He also brings life to the classroom with his passion for music. Way to go, Jeremiah! Jeffrey Woodson is a rock star student at Johns Creek High School. He's a super senior and is attending school 100% virtually. He keeps track of his schedule and logs into every class independently. He's attentive and always has an answer. Jeffrey is also attending his second art class this year. He's worked extremely hard in high school to manage his desire for things to be a certain way, with the rest of the world's inability to keep things as neat as he would like. And he's made great gains in this area. As each year of high school passed, Jeffrey gained more independence and more self-control. Last year, he successfully attended art classes with his typical peers and created beautiful artwork despite the clutter of artistic minds around him. This year, he's continuing to make beautiful ceramic art. Everyone is so proud of Jeffrey at Johns Creek High School. Janiyah Harrison has evolved from a shy little girl in middle school to a young lady that is very vocal at Langston Hughes High. At the beginning of the school year, Janiyah would join the class wearing her black hoodie and only exposing her lips. Now, she has used the lessons from social skills class to become a soaring butterfly. Her self-esteem has grown as she found her voice, and the hoodie is off. Janiyah expresses her feelings appropriately and does not exclude herself from the world. She treats failures as an opportunity for success. Janiyah understands what distracts her from learning and knows how to overcome setbacks. Langston Hughes High School can visualize Janiyah as a cadet leader in JROTC because she possesses all the characteristics of what a leader looks like. Yes, Janiyah can. She truly can advocate for herself, and we're excited about her future. Milton High School's Ashton Wood has made great progress with his communication and social skills this past year. He participates in meaningful interactions in the classroom. He can express his needs and his concerns. Last year, Ashton was unable to express his frustrations and would throw papers away or not attempt to complete an assignment. And he only worked for certain individuals. Now, he's able to ask for help and express what he wants or would like to do, and is able to complete work for all of his teachers. Last year, we didn't see him smile at all, but now he's a happy young man and is showing this through smiles and even laughter. Congratulations on your hard work, Ashton. Over the past year, James Montesi has progressed in many areas at North Springs Charter High School. He works extremely hard in school and always turns his work in on time. James' reading Lexile level has grown considerably due to his consistently completing reading assignments and asking questions when necessary. He has also shown growth with his communication skills. James does an excellent job of advocating for himself and has improved with socialization among his peers. He works well with his classmates and always participates in class discussions, verbally and through the meeting chat. He participated on the cross-country team in the fall and made it to the state competition, and he's currently on the track team. He's often seen outside collaborating with his teammates and pushing himself hard during practice. James has made so many friends and is a bright light to the North Springs community. Anyone who knows Justin Gold at Northview High School will tell you he is truly one of the kindest, most gracious human beings. And his heart of gold is not his only outstanding characteristic. Justin has a work ethic many people strive their entire lives to obtain. He will dive into an assignment with everything he has, and he won't quit until he's mastered it. Justin has also become an amazing self-advocate. Whenever he is uncertain of an assignment or situation, he will instinctively speak up and ask for clarity. The most shining, wondrous attribute Justin displays is his empathy for others. He is constantly aware of everyone's emotions and is ever ready to celebrate an achievement, or is the first to offer a pat on the back and just the right words to help heal a person who is hurting. Christopher Denny has shown tremendous growth in independence during his 4 years at Riverwood International Charter School, but he's been especially impressive during universal remote learning with his pre-vocational, vocational skills and his willingness to be flexible during this strange year. Last school year, Chris went off campus to job sites at Old Navy and the Fulton County Schools North Learning Center. By the end of the year, he was able to do both of his jobs without adult supervision and with total independence. This year, he has shown great flexibility in learning from home and has participated in a virtual job site making jewelry. He even helped to advertise the jewelry on the class Instagram account. With his marketing skills, the class sold out of earrings in just 24 hours. When Chris is given a job, he learns the skills needed by taking great interest in the task, and then works until he can do it completely on his own. He also logs in for class at least 5 minutes early every day, a wonderful job skill. And he communicates efficiently with his teachers via professional emails. Chris is very motivated to independently work one day, and because of his hard work, he will. Kelsey Bollinger has grown exponentially over the past year. Her speech and language skills have been one of the biggest areas of growth that Roswell High School has seen. She's gone from speaking 2 to 3 word phrases to 4 and 5 word phrases. This has allowed her to become a better self-advocate in expressing her wants and needs. Kelsey has also improved her ability to complete daily living skills and pre-vocational skills more independently. She follows verbal prompts to complete skills such as loading and operating the washer and dryer, wiping down tables, cleaning the sink, shredding papers, and delivering mail to familiar places. Regulating emotions can be challenging for any person. In the past, Kelsey has had some difficulties handling her own emotions. However, her self-regulation skills have increased significantly. She is highly motivated to help others and is the biggest cheerleader to her peers when they do well. Congratulations, Kelsey. Abria Kirkland III has far exceeded expectations at Tri-City High School. She is currently in a World Literature English class and has proven to be one of the top students in that class. Abria has shown her resilience, determination, and commitment to hard work, becoming a standout in the class, academically growing and surpassing her peers. Abria has shown that she is not afraid to work hard and has done a vast array of projects, including creating a book blog and post-secondary education plan. In both tasks, she performed at mastery level and even turned in her work before the due date. One of her greatest attributes is that she does not shy away from feedback. Often, she asks for advice and looks forward to improving her work after a helpful critique. Her personal commitment to hard work, determination for success, and resilience to rise above her circumstances will help Abria become a nurse one day. And it makes her a Yes I Can winner. Congratulations, Abria. William Simmons played quarterback for the undefeated 9th grade Westlake Lions high school football program. But during the fall, William suffered a season-ending injury. Despite his injury, he stayed focused in school, cheered on his team, had surgery, and now continues to do well academically. Although he has experienced several challenges his first year in high school, William continues showing the true character of a Westlake Lion, with Pride. He is proud, respectful, involved, dedicated, and enthusiastic. We admire your Yes I Can spirit, William. Congratulations. Let's take just a moment to recognize and congratulate all of these outstanding students.
Wow, what a powerful and emotionally elevating celebration. Tonight's honorees are a reminder of why we do what we do. I am humbled by the successes of our students and honored to be a part of this district. Thank you for joining us for our 2021 Yes I Can Awards, and thank you for the generous sponsorship of the Fulton Education Foundation, who helped make this event possible. Please be safe and have a great evening.